BackTalk. BackTalk. Back.
This is not
BackTalk.
This is not how I envisioned BackTalk intros to go from.
NSYNC's BackTalk. No.
I want to do one that's like a musical intro. We come in and I'll be like, "And BackTalk, and I saw you." I can get into that stuff.
Yeah, let's
the
do it.
musicals.
Sam's got to be all like, "Oh, I'm gonna judge
I don't want it that way.
you." There you go, baby. There you
Something
go.
like that. I have no idea.
All right. Okay. Welcome to BackTalk. Today will probably be a slightly shorter one because we did our top 10 this morning. So we have a few things we got to do for the weekend ends. The week ends. The weekend has not ended.
Begins.
The weekend begins. Ooh. Woo, another weekend. All right. Anyhow, so we're talking about snacks today. Each BackTalk, we got like a small topic we'll talk about. Next week we have a actually fairly interesting one. But this week we're talking about snacks. We had hoped to have a big pile of snacks from Essen.
Right here, right now. And
But-
we would eat through it as we did this. I would just sit here and go.
Through the bags? Or did you
man.
want to open the bags and just put this big pile of food on
Just
the table?
right on the table.
Yes.
Just like dig in and you don't know what you're getting. Oh, that's good.
That sounds horrific.
That's cardiac
What they call it
arrest
is that
right
couch Chex Mix, where you like go on the couch and scoop all the stuff in.
Oh.
now. Oh, that is
That was a
that's
Malcolm.
foul.
That was a Malcolm in the Middle episode intro. Anyway,
That's foul.
so
I agree.
anyway, it looks like our Essen snacks have been lost or customs have confiscated. Taken them.
Confiscated
They've
and
taken
or
them.
consumed them.
Yeah, well, who knows?
So we're not getting them?
It's not looking good. Okay, so anyhow. So, snacks and games.
Snack talk.
Oh! I didn't even think about that. We should have named it the Snack Talk just for this one episode.
Snack talk. That's a new series I'll be starting, by the way. Snack talk.
Crack
all
talk
about
is-
all snacks all the time.
There are
We'll
people.
eat
There are
through-
people who do review snacks and stuff.
Well, there are people who review everything, so it's okay.
Okay, so anywho, the biggest thing first of all is, do you allow snacks at your gaming table?
That's a loaded question. That's a loaded question,
Exactly,
baby.
right?
That's Russian roulette.
I mean, it depends on your definition, first of all, of snacks.
Okay, let's say, forgetting.
Look it up. Google
No.
definition of snack.
No, I'm not. I'm saying, let's pretend that you're okay with whatever the snack is. All right.
Okay, sure. I can take myself to a fantasy realm.
I mean, because
No, because some people say no food, no drink at the table.
I do not do that.
You allow drinks
Sure.
and approved foods.
Sure. I mean,
that's what
again,
I'm
but there's no
saying.
list. That's like, hey, if your food is not on the list, you may not approach the game
Okay,
table.
but if I bring some Kentucky Fried Chicken,
Then you eat your chicken, and then we'll play a game after that.
yeah, but see, that's the thing, though.
Filthy animal?
The definition of snacks is too broad.
I agree.
If you talk about, okay, I'm having a house party, bring your favorite snack. I guarantee you will have a smorgasbord of different things out there.
Tulip juice.
on a side note, I do not understand. We like just did a Super Bowl party, and every time like bring finger foods, and someone always brings a casserole, and I'm like, I don't understand how you.
Then you stop that by going, oh, good. This is great. Thank you. This is great.
Because I don't want to have forks and I don't want to have forks or spoons.
Yeah.
No,
Soup. Chicken soup.
fine. Forget the word snack.
Oh.
Bunch of word people.
Words
Do you allow
are-
food at the table?
Yes.
Well, yes.
But some people don't, is what I'm saying.
I
That's
want
all.
food
right.
there, but no people. The food can sit there. Y'all want to bring food to the table? Fine, put it on the table and then depart.
I will say that I understand the difference between a meal and a snack is what we've consistently done. Usually, if we had done a game day, and we don't do this much now that we work in game here, but when we used to get together for game days and we would eat lunch or whatever, we would say, all right, pause the games, let's get our food and eat it.
Yeah.
But like chips, pretzels, vegetables, whatever, those we eat while playing the game.
I will say, though,
But some
any
people
snack,
don't allow that.
Any snack can be turned into a meal if you have enough of it.
Why are we even debating these?
Because it's the important questions, man. Let's dig in.
I don't care about that.
Let's get scientific. So, okay, let us break down snacks.
No.
Seriously, you can
How about
have
snacks?
a
Go ahead.
snack of like sandwiches.
Again,
Especially if you put your
I'm not
pinky up.
debating what a snack is, you two lunatics. I'm just saying, can you eat a snack at the table? Who cares what a snack is?
But
Give me your shoe. I don't care.
That's
Aren't you supposed to be eating a shoe, by the
it's
way?
completely relevant to the question, though.
I agree. Big word. Relevant.
No, I'm serious. It depends on what kind of snack you're
Right,
bringing.
that's what I'm talking about.
I
Let's
get
break
that.
it down.
I'm
Let's
just-
break it down. Let's get into it now. Okay, snack. Is it? What about a snack that is wet, that has, liquid content?
Right.
Is that okay?
I'm not there yet. We're still at the point.
I'm
still at the
sorry.
point-
I'm jumping ahead. Excuse
I'm
me.
saying.
Go ahead.
I'm saying, okay, anyway, some people have no food at the table. I don't have a problem if I go to those people's table and they say I don't snack at the table. That doesn't bother me. That's their rules, their
Do you
game.
ask?
If I went to someone else's table, I would ask. Definitely. Now, sometimes it's pretty easy. Like that one game group I went to in Montreal, they have a table full of snacks in between all the game tables. It's pretty obvious. You can eat snacks while gaming.
But those snacks are at that table.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Maybe there's a reason they're at
You
that
watch
table.
other people if you're, especially if the host is sitting there eating a snack, you can too.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
his game. I don't
But
know
I've
about
met
that.
people who say they do not allow
Absolutely.
food at the table.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
At my table, it's okay. But drinking, what if you met someone who says, I don't want any drinks at the table? Do you set it over here and just keep going to get it?
I would put it on the ground, actually, which I sometimes do here, actually. I just put it down here. Now, does no drinks at the table also mean I can't pick that up and drink while sitting at the table? I think I'm assuming what they mean is don't put it there because you might knock it down.
Yeah, but
But if I take it, I drink, and I put it back down.
as you're drinking, it might slip out.
I've seen that.
See, that
My-
you just jumped because you didn't know it was closed.
My imagination just went into overdrive.
I get that, but any accident could happen too.
Right.
I could also barf all over the game.
That's not an accident.
No barfing at my game table, please. All right? That's what that table's for.
I found that the compromise most people accept is they will allow canned or bottled drinks at the table, things that they just don't allow open cups.
Well,
That makes everyone nervous when you have that cup of water sitting there.
bottles is what I have found people to be most acceptive of because
Put the lid back on.
you can put the lid back on.
But even if a can falls, it spills a little. It's not like a big cup of water just goes
yeah,
zoom.
Let's find out.
would you like to test it?
I'm
Me
okay
a
with it.
computer.
It's my what the?
Yeah, see?
No, I don't want to drop on my computer.
How about
Right.
if you barfed?
Accidents happen.
I think I'm okay with, and again, this is kind of a difficult situation to bring people over to your place and be like, hey, come over, let's play games, isn't that? We're going to have a great time. And then you got to be like that person who's like, but,
you will not eat anything or anything on this house.
that's like, that kind of kills the mood a little bit. But you can gently suggest these things. And I do think it matters tremendously what the snack is.
All right, so let's talk about that. So I thought the way we could do this, we get you guys involved. You throw a snack to us, type one in there, and we'll talk
Right
about
here.
it. All right, and when we think that snack is appropriate for the table. But please don't pick things like, obviously, Cheetos covered with salsa is not something we want at the table. We're not here to talk about stupid stuff.
We kind of are talking about snacks while gaming.
Sounds pretty good, actually.
All right, buffalo wings.
No.
No. Unless they're like a dry rub.
No.
I don't even think then they're like too greasy.
I'm sorry.
Have you
I
ever
don't
eaten
want
a dry
like
rub wing?
when I.
They're not greasy.
But they're dusty.
That's why they're called dry rub. True, I understand
Yeah,
that.
no. If I open a game after my guests have left, and I am tempted to lick the cards and stuff, then
That's disgusting, by the
Hey,
way.
man, delightful.
You have a problem. Has
All
something to do
right.
with
we got
Alright.
a little bit of that garlic
No,
dry
like,
rub.
I mean, a dry rub will have less dust on it than a Cheeto.
It will be less staining, i.e., less visible. I don't think it'll have less stuff on it.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not worried about
I really
seeing
feel like
it.
we should have brought some snacks to test it there.
That's what I'm talking about, like, good mythical morning up in here. I think
I'm doing that.
I would not do it. I
I'm
wouldn't
gonna bring in some
do a
snacks with
dry
cards.
rub.
We'll test them out.
A dry rub I wouldn't do.
All right, pizza.
Well, okay,
No.
listen. I wouldn't want it either, but a dry rub would be more okay than, say, honey barbecue.
Sure, yes.
That's got stuff dripping off of
My
it.
I'll
problem
give
with
you
it
that.
though is that you still have the bones, and they gotta go somewhere, and that's at the table. Like it's not like you eat
Start-
it and you're done.
Using them like chopsticks to pick up stuff on me.
Okay, pizza. Pizza.
No.
No.
Really?
See, this one I disagree on. This pizza I usually at the table,
Definitely disagree with.
Okay.
except for again if you're getting like really good, that sloppy pizza. All right, maybe.
I don't need bad pizza.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, baby, you walked into that one.
All right, vegetables, raw vegetables.
That's fine, I think.
We've done it many
Usually,
times,
yeah.
actually.
Yeah, but the problem is raw vegetables need ranch.
No, they don't need ranch.
Yes, they absolutely do.
Raw vegetables need other vegetables that have been basically liquefied in which to dip them.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that the thing is, if you get the vegetable platter, there's always ranch, and if you get the fruit/cheese platter, there's always that caramel.
Yes.
Oh,
And I'm like, oh great, the caramel disappears. People are like, where'd the caramel go?
I know everything's left except the caramel. I think that's okay. Now those, carrot sticks and celery sticks are a little bit wet, but that water is very clean, I think. You know what I mean? Like you can just dip that into whatever you're dipping it in, eat it, and that's gone. That water isn't a problem, I think. It's not enough moisture.
True.
All right, candy, chocolate candy.
I would be hesitant about that. That
What-
stuff melts at the touch.
What kind?
Well, there's a few things. Someone said M&Ms. They have a candy shell.
They
don't-
also,
they melt
which
in your mouth
runs.
and not in your hand.
They
By the
melt
way,
in your hand
as a
also.
side thing here, we're not here to debate or yell about the nutritional value of said snacks.
if
We
they
know some
melt
snacks
in
are
your
good for you and
hand-
some are not. Take that conversation somewhere else.
If they melt in your hand, you're holding them in your hand too long.
That's probably true.
They literally don't melt in your hand.
Yeah, but I have eaten some chocolates where I picked it up and I put it in my mouth. I'm like, how did
You
that?
got the stain.
Not
you got the
M&Ms
color.
though. We were
No,
talking
that's
about
true.
M&Ms.
Well, I would eat Reese's Pieces
I like
myself.
to put my M&Ms in the microwave before I serve them.
Today
You've
is,
never had M&M
today is,
soup?
Today is Troll Z
It's called
Day.
soup.
What about cookies?
Soup.
What about
Soup.
cookies?
Cookies, yes.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Pretzels.
Absolutely. One of the very best snacks at the gaming table.
I can't think of actually a better one.
Not eating at all.
All right, I think pretzels actually beat chips because chips have that little bit
Chips
of
have a
grease
little bit of
thing to 'em.
dusting on them, yeah. Likely.
Although pretzels, you can get in trouble if you buy like those flavored pretzels with the the honey mustard
Oh,
pretzels.
Yeah.
Those you might as well just eat Cheetos at that point.
Those are very messy.
Nature's Valley granola bars. I don't have a problem with those at all.
Those might be sticky, though. If you eat it out of the wrapper, you're good. If you're actually grabbing the granola bar, they usually have a small amount of either honey or something like that. That actually might be sticky on cards, for example, and have cards stick together. Now,
Plus,
that
they're
cleans
really,
off. But
They're really crumbly too.
they are. That's true, too.
They'll get stuff all over. It's almost like eating a powdered donut.
We're experts on this.
What about popcorn?
Depends.
Is there some cheese on there? I mean, some butter on there?
Yeah, that's a problem.
Actually, popcorn with butter is one of the messiest things. Like, your hands will look wrecked after you're done eating
or it's
oily
salt and
popcorn.
butter, right? But straight popcorn with no salt and
Very
butter.
clean.
Oh, it's also super healthy.
It
Well, the
is.
stuff that comes out of the microwave pouches are probably better than if you have like regular baked or not baked, but regular popped popcorn that you add
That's
butter
That's
to.
a mess.
That's a
Sure,
mess.
if you add butter to
But
it.
if you get something out of the microwave, there's really
Probably
not
very
a whole
clean.
lot
They're
of
usually
residue
very
on it.
clean. But where do you think that caramel went?
What about gummy bears?
Yes.
Those are fantastic. Great choice. I mean, they're not good for you necessarily, but not as good as
Sushi.
popcorn. Sushi actually is a meal, I would say, not a snack, but that's a
true.
really good idea.
Let me grab a.
That's actually a great idea. Sushi would be one of the absolute cleanest things to have at the gaming table.
Stroop waffles.
Are you crazy?
Sushi?
Have you had sushi lately?
No, it's
And I'm
been a
talking
little
about
bit.
the stuff that we
Is he
eat,
asking
not
me
the-
out, or is he
not
asking
the-
me a question?
Not the vanilla stuff that you eat. You eat just the California roll.
I have just been insulted deeply. Excuse me.
That's true. You pretty much only get California
You
rolls.
only get California rolls, and they are not
California
messy. That is true.
rolls
But
are all
almost
he eats.
almost every other kind of sushi that I've ever seen has some type of drizzle or sauce on it.
I still think it's a good idea. For one thing, you're not touching the sushi with your hands.
Yeah, some people have mentioned there you can use chopsticks for all your snacks.
Yeah, and everybody's really good at using chopsticks. And they won't drop
Ah.
anything that they picked up with the chopsticks.
Yeah, that would be dangerous.
All right, what about
Come on.
nuts?
M&M's with chopsticks. That's fun. Huh?
What?
Nuts.
Those are very good. That's a good choice. They're very
Depends how
clean.
salty they are.
To
Sometimes
the
there's...
German commander. Nuts!
All right, beef jerky.
Yes.
That's one expensive way to snack at the game.
I know. I bought a big bucket of beef jerky. I
That
can't pay rent this year.
$30 for.
That's a good idea too. Beef jerky would be a good one.
What about jelly beans?
Yeah, that's the same thing as the gummy bears.
I agree.
Although gummy bears do have a little bit of an oily residue when they first come out of the bag. After the bag's been open for a little while, that goes away. But they do
I'm
have
not
a little
a-
bit of an oily residue on them.
Somebody's a gummy bear expert.
Chocolate covered pretzels.
That's my favorite candy. Huh?
Chocolate covered pretzels.
No, because you've got the...
You do. I know this. I just ate some of them the other day, and I was thinking, it was a
Talk about how you had sushi also.
no, but I was eating them, and I was like, man, this stuff's getting all over my fingers, and I wasn't like sitting there holding it. But I do love chocolate covered pretzels.
You ate the
It's a
whole
good
bag,
combo.
didn't
It was a small bag.
you? No, it wasn't.
It was a small bag.
50-calorie bag is about
Burritos.
That's
not
not
a
a snack.
Okay. How about those little pizza rolls? They get super greasy.
Depends on if they were
chopsticks.
Depends on if they were overcooked as well. Because if they were overcooked, they exploded, and they got stuffing hanging out of them and dripping out of them. So
I'm getting hungry, y'all.
Ice cream.
no.
How about that ice cream that's covered in that mochi stuff, though? That ice cream that's like ice cream inside of that little gummy shell stuff.
I don't
know what
what
I'm
you're
talking about?
I don't.
What
They have it at like
sorcery is
Japanese
this?
restaurants, I think.
Oh.
That's good. That's not messy. It's dusty. It's got some sugar, dusted sugar on it.
Hot Pockets.
No.
Who's gonna do it? Hot Pockets. I had to. Okay, no, Hot Pockets is the same thing as a burrito, yo.
I saw a picture on online the other day. It was a meme that
Of course it was.
that said Minnesota man forced to hide himself inside Tauntaun to escape weather conditions or something like that. And it was a picture of Luke and Han, of course.
Of course.
And then underneath that, they had another guy had posted a picture of Hoth Pockets. And it was like a Hot Pockets container, but it had Hoth Pockets and all this other kind of stuff. And it was like gently seared tauntaun meat with a furry, crusty shell.
Ew.
All right. Well, thanks. So this is when it comes down to it, when I'm the host and it's my game table, my games usually,
Right.
I allow drinks. I don't like open cup drinks, and I found that the best way to handle snacks and drinks for me is to provide them. That's how I deal with it. So if I think I'll be like, no, you guys don't worry about snacks. I got snacks. I bring the snacks, and then if I think a snack is okay, it's there.
Right.
And if I don't like a whatever snack, I don't want buffalo wings, they're not there at the table. So that's how I would deal with it. Drinks I have no problem with at all. I don't like open cups, and if you do have an open cup, you should leave it on the floor. But even that's dangerous because then they get knocked over by things.
Yeah, but it's on the floor at least,
Sure, but they don't. These, like I said, the soda can falls over, a dribble usually comes out. The bottles don't fall over because if they do, there's just usually a lid on them.
Right.
But that's what I do.
The answer for me, if I was doing that, I would have food that is meant to be consumed before we kick off a game or two, or a game night. That's fine too.
Like you eat first, then game?
Right, and then there might be snacks at the gaming, but that's going to be some of the less messy stuff that we've talked about, but there might be whatever before pizza, just whatever food that you wouldn't have. And if anybody wants some of that stuff later on in the night, then you can just go eat that stuff in the kitchen or in the wherever it's being placed, wherever it's sitting. But you wouldn't go get that and bring it back, I would say. And if you did, you're not playing. You're going to finish your food.
You're not playing.
Like even if you come back to the table and you're eating at the game table, I'm okay with that even. But once you're done eating, you will go wash your hands, and come back. That's just, I would expect that. Or those filthy people aren't coming back.
All right, what about you, Sam? You're hosting a game thing.
I'm hosting a game thing.
When is it?
I usually have...
Tonight.
It's usually pretty similar to what you were saying. If I am, I will either provide the snacks or I will simply give guidelines to what I would like people to.
Sounds very
dry. No,
no,
seriously. Yeah, I would say bring snacks if you want to bring.
Well, most
snacks.
people say, "Do you want me to bring anything?" That's what most people say when I invite them over.
Then I send them a PowerPoint.
No, not a PowerPoint.
Good, bad. They're like split. It's like at the TSA thing where there's like a.
If you bring this, you will be invited back. If you bring this, do not look for said invitation.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
No, it's just it's at the end of the day, man. Why are you playing games? You're playing games to enjoy your time with other people, and you're going to get so much time out of those games. Yeah, you want to take care of them, but as you said earlier, accidents happen. Doesn't matter how careful you are. For example, even if we're having bottles that have lids on them, I forget to put a lid on it, and then I forget that I didn't put a lid on it, and
he drops it as an example.
It's like, look, like this. Oh!
But here, that's the kind of stuff. So being a little bit too retentious about this is probably detrimental to having a good time anyway.
That being said, I'll respect the rules of the place I go to.
Absolutely.
And I would say
I won't be like,
I would say a lot of people are not having a game night to enjoy themselves anyway. They're having a game night to, excuse that Kickstarter addiction. They got to get these games played so they can keep buying games. That's more what it's about. I'm not trying to get.
That's Z. Always
today
looking
you
for
are
the
like
bright spot.
You're
in
like
the corner.
tangent Z today.
Just saying, Kickstarter is
Alrighty.
a beast that must be fed.
I don't think we can belabor this one too much longer. All right, well,
All right,
we're
what
going
do
to
we
end
got?
this soon, actually. We're going to do we'll close it out with this or that. Give us some this or that.
And they should all be snack related or drink related.
You can do whatever you want.
What other stuff related is fine too, I guess. Don't go with a theme or
Have
anything.
a fantastic weekend, and also in case we won't see you guys until Monday. Our videos are going up all weekend, but thanks for backing the Kickstarter. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah, very much so.
What do we got?
We're still waiting. There's a cookbook that shows you how to assemble edible games, some people said.
Edible games?
Yeah.
Sounds like a Friedman Freeze thing.
It sounds like a problem. Like, people using gummy bears for points. And I'm like, how many points did you get, Tom? None? I don't know where my
lose
points
every
went.
game this evening.
All right, Smurf candy or vampire teeth?
I don't know what
I don't know what
of
Smurf
those.
candy is, but I'll pick anything over those vampire teeth because those things are gross.
I don't know what either one
You
of
never had
those
those fake teeth? It's like that wax gum, and then you chew it.
That's a candy? I thought that was just a plastic prop.
It's wax.
Then that's gross. That's not candy.
All right. Oreo or Nutter Butter?
Nutter butter.
Oreo, hands down.
I like Oreo better, but they're both good. But I don't like the chocolate Oreos as much as I like the vanilla ones.
I actually like the weird flavors of Oreos myself.
Oh, sure. Have you tried the new pumpkin something
no,
or other?
I'm not a big pumpkin fan, though.
What's wrong with you?
LCD or LED?
Don't care.
All right.
I'll go with LEDs.
Bounty versus Snickers.
I don't
Is
know
Bounty the
what
paper
Bounce-
towel?
Yeah, I guess so. I'll go with Snickers.
No, there's got to be a candy bar named Bounty.
Is there a
Why
candy
would
bar
they-
named Bounty?
Why would
I know
they
there's
say
a-
paper towel or candy
No,
bar?
I know. What about Brawny? That's a good candy bar.
It's Braun.
Hang on, I'm looking it
by the
up.
way.
Yep,
Oh,
apparently.
Braun.
Oh, it looks like it's a British thing.
Oh, I
Bounty.
have had that, I think.
It has coconut, so whatever the other one was.
Coconut, man. Yeah, coconut.
Nah, I'd probably. I mean,
Sometimes you feel like
I
a nut.
love Snickers. That's probably my favorite candy bar, but I like coconut too.
Yeah, Bounty.
All right, Cheetos or barbecue wings?
Barbecue wings.
Yeah, I'm not even a huge wings guy, and I'd pick those over Cheetos.
If they're boneless, even better.
Death in the desert or in the Arctic?
Arctic.
Yeah,
I
because
want to go numb, baby.
you can't feel it.
Oh, that is interesting.
There's
Ribs or pulled pork?
I don't like pork, so ribs.
Oh, it's pork ribs or pulled pork, one of the two, probably.
Oh, ribs. They didn't specify nothing about pork. Okay, they said ribs.
Fine.
I'm guessing
Ribs.
I'll take pork.
beef.
Pulled pork for me.
Oh.
Beef
Roll-
ribs.
Pulled pork
I love
needs
questions like this.
sandwich.
Roll and move or root canal? Anyone who says that, I'm assuming just hasn't had a root canal.
Yeah, really. Roll and move all day.
That's like when
every
someone
day.
says, I'd rather have my fingernails pried off. No, you would not.
This is true.
There's no game worse than that.
Very true.
All right. Card drafting or tile drafting?
Card drafting.
Isn't that the same thing?
Well, tile drafting, I guess normally maybe there's their suggestion that tile drafting is open. It's a little harder to pass tiles, I guess.
Hummus or salsa?
Salsa.
I like both.
Salsa.
Salsa.
But I like salsa better, yeah.
I'm having a hard
Hummus
time
has to
swinging
go-
around in hummus.
Hummus has to kind of go with pita bread or pita chips or whatever. Salsa is a little more versatile.
I would also argue that salsa, I can go buy cheap salsa and it's okay,
Right.
while cheap hummus is garbage.
Cheap hummus is rough stuff, yeah.
Doritos or rippled chips? Doritos.
Like the ridges with the
You mean
ridges or
Ruffles?
whatever.
Like
Oh, I think
Ruffles
they're
have
saying
ridges?
Ruffles, but that's not necessarily Ruffles brand. It could be any
I like
brand.
those better, I think.
What, the ripple ones?
Yeah,
The Ruffles?
yeah.
Doritos are better unless you include some dip with the Ruffle chips, and
Those
then
ruffle chips don't dip very well, though. They're real frail, right?
it's not if you get good ones. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I like Fritos is actually my favorite kind of chip. Especially Frito scoops. Those things are of the devil.
Well, I'm not arguing
That I
that.
would agree with for a different reason.
Pepsi or cola?
What you dipping them in?
Tostitos scoops.
Those are good too.
Pepsi or cola?
I like Pepsi myself.
I like
Cola-
Pepsi better,
I feel
but
like
since
cola has too
I think
much.
Coke Zero whoops whatever diet stuff Pepsi does.
Yes.
Okay.
I completely agree with that.
Like
If I drink soda, usually like more of like
That sounds
1 out of 100 probably, it's either going it's going to be Coke Zero.
No, we really don't. Like when we go out to eat, does anyone ever at our table order soda
Not really. You're like you do tea usually
or water? Water
or
tea.
water. That's true. And Sam likes half and half,
And he does
and I
lemonade.
do the lemonade. So you put us two together, you've got Sam Healy.
All right, flat top or mohawk?
Flat top, I guess. If I had to choose one of those two.
I'd probably go with a mohawk. at
Mohawks
some
are
point.
are like more in style now
Really?
than they used to be. Yeah,
Oh, at the time I don't get out much, I guess. Okay.
we have someone working for us with a mohawk.
Kenny?
Breadsticks or salad? What? That doesn't make any sense.
Salad. I don't like breadsticks that
I
much.
suppose you're talking about Roy. Roy doesn't have a mohawk. He has a faux hawk. There's a difference.
Oh, okay, I apologize. I don't know all the terminologies. All right, chips or cookies?
Chips or cookies? Probably.
Chips.
I know they're not good for me, but I could eat cookies till I fall over.
Cows come home
No.
It really
and
depends on the
demand
mood
their
I'm
cookies
in.
back.
Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
I like Sunday better.
Yeah.
I wish Sunday came before Saturday.
That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the only reason I say Saturday, because I still got Sunday to look forward to. That's what it is. You know, you do stuff on, like, for example, for me, like if I'm having people over or something like that, which is very rare, and I do it on Saturday, I've got Sunday as like a cleaning / recovery day. That sounds goofy maybe, but, you know, I need that decompressed day after being particularly social.
It was a lot of work for Z to be nice to you.
Correct. So if I'm nice to you at all, you should appreciate
All right, fries or pizza? Fries. I love fries.
pizza. Are you kidding? What kind of question is that?
I just love fries.
Unless those fries are covered in basically all the toppings of pizza.
Okay, how about the loaded fries versus pizza?
Pizza.
Loaded fries. I love
There's
them.
no pepperoni on loaded fries.
Well, you apparently not be getting your loaded fries in the right place.
Bacon.
loaded
It's
fries.
got bacon on them though, probably.
So does the pizza.
When I was in Canada, you can get anything you want on fries.
How about pizza?
I think
It's okay, then I'll go with that.
plastic components or wooden components for games.
I think
Oh, it
I
depends on the
prefer-
game.
Yeah,
What
if
are
it's not a
classic?
miniature, then I like wooden components better.
What are classic components?
No, he said wooden or plastic. Plastic.
Oh, plastic. Okay.
Cloth or paper napkins?
That's an interesting question.
If you
A paper. I'd be a hypocrite to say cloth. Paper is what I
So
use.
nice.
Well, if you're at a restaurant, what do you prefer?
Cloth napkin is a little more thorough, I'll say.
what are you using your napkins for?
You don't want to know. Why are you asking questions you don't want to know the answer to? I was always told you do not ask questions that you don't want to know the answer to.
Candy bottle caps or nerds? Ooh.
I think nerds are better than those like chalky, and the bottle cap's kind of chalky.
A little bit. I like nerds better because nerds, just straight up, I might pick the bottle caps, but nerds, I like nerds and ice cream. I love nerds and ice cream.
Oh, that's interesting.
Remember that place we went to in Niagara Falls that shot the nerds into your ice cream?
Yeah, they mixed it in.
I'm going back to that spot.
They're not there anymore.
Ah, you don't know that.
Now it's a dietary center. All the people who show up like, is this where the ice cream? They're like, we got another one.
Guys,
Come
like,
on
hey,
in.
we'll take your blood pressure. Come sit down.
Oh boy.
The ice cream's coming, we
That's
promise.
a good way to set up a diet spot is to buy out an old ice cream place.
Peanuts or plain M&Ms? Plain. Although
Peanut.
those new pretzel ones are great.
I don't like chocolate very much, so I'll
Peanut
take the
M&Ms.
peanut in there.
Peanut M&Ms.
Have you had the pretzel ones? They're great.
I don't think so.
Nah, they're not that great.
I like them. Abstract snacks or snacks with themes? Like,
That is actually
is that
a
like
question.
animal crackers?
Yeah.
That has a theme. Look, I'm eating the lion.
Yeah. We're like the sour ones.
I'll say
with
this. I'll say themes, and here's why. Because there's some, like, I don't know, most people don't like them, but I like those vegetable crackers. You know what I'm talking about? They're shaped like vegetables.
They're actually shaped like vegetables,
yeah,
and they're
they
made
have
of
like a funky
vegetables
ta-
also?
No, they
or-
have like a funky vegetable taste. I really like them.
I don't know that.
But I also goldfish. I'd rather eat a goldfish than a Cheez-It because it looks like a little fish.
Okay, I'll take abstract then. Abstract snacks.
I'm not saying they're the same cracker. I know they have different textures and everything. I don't know. There's just something like, if I was eating pasta and it's like animal shapes, like you can buy those sometimes, you know, they're like the little shapes
For
of
children,
pasta.
yeah.
I like it.
No, I'll take the abstract ones. Give me some nice crackers, some brie,
Brie.
some
Nutella
fine wine.
versus peanut butter. Or is it Nutella? Is it Nutella or Nutella?
Nutella.
One of those.
Isn't Nutella basically like just chocolate spread almost?
It's almond
That's
based,
what
I
it is.
think.
It's almond-based chocolate flavored spread or something to that
It's
effect.
good stuff, though. I don't know. I like both.
All-
About the same, which is not a lot.
All I know is when I put peanut butter on a sandwich, I don't feel like
Guilty.
yeah.
Not
But when
as
you do Nutella, it's
But
like...
if I put Nutella on a sandwich, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna die tomorrow
it's
from
so
massive
good.
poisoning.
All right, fruit juice versus water.
I like apple juice.
I used to love
Apple
juice.
apple juice and orange juice has a ton of sugar.
Natural sugar.
Well, that's the thing. One time I went to the doctor.
It's not all natural sugar. It has
He was
a whole
telling me,
lot
like-
of added sugar too.
Not
I
if
was
I
like-
squeeze it myself.
I
You
said
don't, though.
no one squeezed. I told the doctor, I was like, "Hey, I'm drinking more juice now than soda." He's like, "Juice is about as bad for you as soda
Yeah.
is."
Oh, back to soda then, Doc. Thanks. That's how it goes. That's why.
Looking for a reason.
He said there's as
you
much
just
sugar.
gave it to me.
Thank
a
you.
medical professional.
Grape soda. For me,
Oh, this guy. He said, "Lose all your teeth or hair." Oh wait,
wow.
I thought I enjoyed that.
I'm sure you did.
Boneless wings are just boneless wings or regular wings.
I like boneless.
I do too. So much less work.
I know it's not technically like it's not the same part of the creature, but
Just
I like the boneless wing.
It's a massive process.
here's one for you.
At that point.
Not if it's good. If it's good, then it's breast.
Schweppes or Canada Dry.
They seem like the same thing to me.
I can't tell any difference between ginger ale at all. It all tastes exactly the same. It could be
too.
ginger ale from Walmart, and I don't taste any
I
difference.
can't tell really.
You drink the most ginger
I
ale
don't
of us
drink
by
it
far.
I do, but I don't care what the brand is. I've tried several of them, and I never get a ginger ale, and I'm like, oh, Schweppes, I can't tell, man.
Big Mac or Big Carl? That's not even close for me.
I don't know what a Big Carl is. I've never
Big
had
Carl,
that.
like murders a Big Mac. It's from Carl's Jr.
Do we have those?
I
No.
don't think so. They're like upscale Hardee's.
You gotta
almost.
go up north to probably Orlando.
Well, everything's in Orlando.
Yeah.
Well, I mean around that area. I'm not saying Orlando proper, but
Isn't Carl's Jr. and Hardee's the same restaurant, essentially? One just has more stuff.
sort of.
I think so. It's kind of like Checkers and Rally or whatever. Rallies. It's the same thing.
Rain or snow? It all depends what kind of rain and or snow it is.
I'll take the rain. I don't dislike rain.
Like, I don't want hurricane rain.
Well, rain doesn't include wind.
Shake Shack or In-N-Out?
Never been doing
Y'all are asking us a bunch of stuff that we don't
Actually,
have
I've
down
gone
here.
No, Shake Shack is down here now. I was just driving by one with one of my
Shake
kids.
Shack, baby, Shake Shack.
Where did I see a Shake
I
Shack?
don't think I've ever been to an In-N-Out. What do we go to in Texas?
That was a Whataburger, and how dare you even think that it's an In-N-Out?
I don't know either. Well, I guess I know what a Whataburger is now. That was
Yes.
okay.
Bar soap or body wash?
Bar soap.
Body wash.
I use one day and the other the next day. I really do. I'm like,
Because you're bored? What?
I'm like, I'm trying to make it last longer. I don't know what it is.
Okay. That's bad math.
Zombies or Reavers?
Ooh.
Zombies, I guess.
See, zombies are brainless.
Reavers, basically zombies.
Reavers are basically zombies, but they are sentient zombies, so I'm going to go with just regular zombies.
Yeah, like Reavers
smarter?
know what they're doing.
Yes. They're
Yeah, they're
crazy humans.
killing people and they're like
They're
enjoying
not
it.
actually dead. They are... You need to go back and watch
No,
Firefly.
I remember, but they were like basically also just, for lack of a better word, kind of possessed, right? I mean, they were just crazy and murderous.
No, they were cannibals who had gone crazy.
So are
from
zombies,
eating
I guess.
Cannibals.
Yeah, but zombies seem like
Eating
there's
humans.
no, like, a zombie's just bad.
I guess if we're talking especially about slow zombies, I'll take that. Like original zombies.
This is true.
Or extra, you got original, you got extra speedy.
48, what is it, 48
I'll take
weeks
my
later
zombies
or
extra
something like
crispy,
that,
please.
or
That 20,
Something-
28 days later, I
Yeah,
think was
28
one of the
days.
first movies anyway where
That
like,
had, like,
you
zombies
saw a
running.
zombie and you were like, oh, a zombie, and then suddenly it's like, and you're like, oh no!
Yeah, I know.
This zombie used to be a sprinter.
All right,
is his
Led
walk.
Zeppelin or The Who?
Yeah. Huh?
Led Zeppelin or The Who?
Probably the Who. I think I like the Who better.
If I have to choose, I'm going to go with Metallica.
All right, on that note, we'll leave you. This has been another edition of Snack Talk.
That's happening. You're bringing them in, right? You're bringing in a bunch of stuff.
I'm really tempted to try
We need to do a follow-up to this. Just call it Snack Talk.
I'll bring in some snacks, and we're going to
The
rub them on
revengeing.
cards. We have extra cards. We'll rub
And
them
then
on
we'll
cards
test
and
it.
see. Scientific testing on a
I'm
dice tower.
telling you, can we eat some stuff as well, though?
All
In the
right.
name of science.
More videos coming out. Probably some have already come out today. We got more coming out tomorrow and Sunday, and then come back at 10 o'clock on Monday for our live Q&A with Z Garcia.
I'll be here.
And we're just going to pop in every once in a while. All right. Speaking of popping in once in a while, if you get a chance, check out the Dice Tower Instagram for a hilarious video of Jason getting scared by Kenny.
And other things, but yes, that's a highlight.
All righty. Until next time, I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Z Garcia. Thank you.
Sam Healy. See you on the flip side, folks.